Okay, so I'm a pregnant African American woman, and the United States is trying to set me up to be murdered. And I'm out here dragging a bag around because I shot a white man in self-defense, and they don't want to tell the truth that I'm pregnant, and they took my little boy and threatened to rape him. They got me sleeping at bus stops, and I've been sleeping at this bus stop right here for a while, and they done sent a man up here that's acting homosexual up here by the bus stop, and he's trying to act cool and act like he all of God. And at first he was sleeping on the outside of where I was sleeping, and now he's all in the spot where I sleep, and I'm pregnant, and they trying to keep me from having anywhere to lie down. So nobody is trying to give us any food or anything because I've been carrying my pregnancy for 36 months with them torturing me from the day of the shooting. The shooting was September 18th, 2018, and I was pregnant and bleeding, and I told them that I felt the baby still moving in me in October 2018, and they tortured us trying to starve and poison me from January 2019 to August 2019, and then they tortured us. They let me out on all charges with the baby still alive in me, and then they tortured me from August 2019 to December 2020, August 2019 to December August 2019, December 2019, they had people torturing me. And then from December 2019 to December 2020, they had people torturing me with the baby in me, all in Houston, Texas, making me go from place to place with everybody trying to torture my body with the baby in me. And then I got to Atlanta, Georgia, trying to get into shelters. I had already been releasing all the evidence that I was pregnant and what they did to my pregnancy in the jail, and that I needed medical care in Houston, Texas, and my aunt tried to set me up to be murdered with the baby in me in Little Rock, Arkansas, and then I ran from there with the baby still alive in my body. From Little Rock, Arkansas, I got on the Greyhound and I came to Atlanta, Georgia, and I wanted to get into shelter here because they would not allow me into any of the shelters in Houston, Texas after I was released on all charges for protecting myself, pregnant, tortured. They took my son, threatened to rape him, and would not allow me into any of the shelters in Houston. So I came here because they had a lot of shelters, and when I first got here to Atlanta, Georgia, they were saying that I could not get into any of the shelters, that they were full, and then they started trying to set me up to be murdered out of apartment complexes, abandoned apartment buildings with men. And I told them, I told on my social media channel that they was trying to set me up to be murdered in Atlanta when I first got here, and that they wouldn't let me in the shelters. Then I went back to the shelter and asked again, and they let me in. And then I told them the truth, that they tortured me and the baby in a jail cell for 11 months. Then they tortured me throughout Texas, and then I came to Atlanta to get into the shelter and put out the evidence about my case where they threatened to rape and molest my little boy out in Texas and kill him for shooting his dad, who was white, in the leg in self-defense, and that they tortured my pregnancy, and that I was pregnant, and that I needed refuge long enough to put out the evidence about this white woman having my son, that Austin was abusing me and my son, put out pictures of me and my son in our home, and tell that Austin came in abusing us in our house, and that I ended up shooting him where we ran for help, and that I was pregnant, and that they tortured us in a jail cell, and they staged for me to be put out of the shelter here in Atlanta, Georgia in February 2021. And then they started setting me up to human traffic me to different men that was trying to set me up to be murdered with the baby in my body, and they continued to do it, and they trafficked me probably from February, March, April, and then they by like July they were trafficking me to somebody else, and July, August, September they trafficked me to several different people, and then they had me sleeping at the bus stops trying to starve me and shut down all of the restaurants because the baby kept growing. They kept trying to starve us in the jail and starve us all in Houston. They tried to starve me in Arkansas, and they tried to starve me here in Atlanta, Georgia, because the baby keep growing in my body. And so they got this man set up over here where I'm sleeping at, They won't leave me alone. They keep having me and bother me. That's the reason of them putting me out the shelter, and the reason of them having my family try to put me out their house, and the reason why they wouldn't take me in the shelters in Houston, Texas, was because they trying to set me up to be killed outside, and with the baby still alive in my body, and they trying to starve us. So they don't want me nowhere where they supposed to give us meals like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They want to starve my baby bump completely because I'm showing the baby bump on social media, and I'm showing my stomach, and Cynthia threatened to rape and kill my little boy, and they said they was gonna murder me and the baby in my belly if I told, and I'm telling, because I don't care how rich or famous any of these people are. I don't care how white they are. I don't care how powerful they are. They threatened to rape my son, and he was 22 months old, and said they was going to make Austin famous, and they trying to set me up to be murdered outside, pregnant with a baby in me. And I've been tortured with this baby in me, and God was like, they're not going to stop trying to murder me with a baby in me for protecting myself, and they're not going to tell the truth that they threatened to rape my son. The investigator name is Jim McDougal, and they got my whole family laughing, trying to get me set up to be killed with a little tiny baby in me. And so they keep trying to stop me from having my hair done while I'm making videos telling. They got the Atlanta police trying to set me up to be murdered. They got the mayor of Atlanta trying to set me up to be murdered for protecting myself from a white male. They have the evidence against him to press charges on him, but they saying that they worship white people, so they trying to kill the black woman and her baby and her instead. And so they got this man up here at the bus stop, and I had to make noodles. This all we have to eat. And they tried to stop us from having this, from having noodles, and they closed down all their restaurants because they starved me. And the more that I eat, you can tell that I'm pregnant. And so they trying to have people up around me, and they making me walk miles where my feet is hurting, trying to make the baby die in my body. They trying to do gang stuff on me, swarming in their cars, and they won't leave me alone. And so they got him up here trying to pretend to be nice to me. He's not helping us to get food or anything. And they gang members, and they got him sleeping up here, and I'm just probably finna show y'all what's going on and then just walk off because they know I'm sleeping right here and I'm pregnant, and they just tried to fight me at Kensington train station and then call the police. So
Hey, mama.
what's up?
Wait, no.
Oh, damn, I need to get me some food.
I had some cookies.
Huh? You got some cookies? Oh, okay.
Some grandma cookies.
Okay, well, let me see what I can get. Let me see who I can call. Damn, because I need some fucking food, bro. Now I'm trying to see who I can call, because we ain't ate shit all fucking day. We ain't ate shit all day. Let me see who I can call. Damn, y'all. I need to try to call somebody to get me something to fucking eat, bro. Okay, so I'm trying to play it off because y'all know I be sleeping there by myself, and so they trying to set me up to be killed and trying to make it to where me and the baby don't have nowhere to lay down, sending me in to come and harass me wherever we laying at, because he know that I'm pregnant. He said, he could tell I'm pregnant. All the black men talking about they know I'm pregnant, but they got this man at the bus stop and laying in my spot, and it's hard for me to just say, bro, I can tell him to get up and move. Y'all know I don't have a problem with that, but just the fact that they doing this kind of stuff and I didn't expose it, the fact that you got him laying right there, knowing that I don't got nobody in this country that's gonna stand up for me, and they got me crying to Africa asking y'all to come and help me, because why are you trying to stop me from having somewhere to lay down and I'm pregnant? Why are you trying to starve me out of all your restaurants and I'm pregnant? All for a white man. All for a man that threatened to rape his own son as retaliation. They threatened to rape my baby and molest my baby, and I don't care about this wicked ass country. That woman Cynthia Vera threatened to gang rape my son, and these black men sitting over here thinking I'm just gonna keep crying out on social media while she got people trying to harass me from bus stops with my baby, and they threatened to sodomize my little boy. So the only reason why I'm really crying out to Africa is not really about my pregnancy that they torturing and having men all trying to stop us from having nowhere to lay down and then stopping us from having food. The main reason is because this woman threatened to rape my baby, and my own sister is setting me up to be killed. My own daddy is setting me up to be killed. That white boy ain't worth it, and they coming through with these fire sirens because I'm telling the truth. This woman threatened to rape my baby. That's why I'm calling out to Africa. Yes, I'm pregnant. And yes, they tortured my baby in my body, and it is still alive for them to be doing this. But the wicked part about it is she threatened to rape my son. These people threatened to rape my little boy. They threatened to rape him. And the black women is setting me up outside. So they think because I shot a gun protecting myself that they can rape my baby and then have people set up to try to kill me. I don't care. I don't care. This wicked white woman ain't got no right to rape on my little boy. She don't got no right to try to say, oh, you shot my son. Oh, you shot my son. Oh, I'm so angry because you shot my son that we gonna let you sit and cry with a baby in you while we threaten to rape your little 2-year-old because it's America and because we white people. And we gonna set all these black people up to kill you wherever you at. So let me just hurry up and get in contact with Africa, and I'm going to title this video, They Trying to Kill Me to Rape My Little Boy. Because I don't give a fuck about your money, Gwen Stefani. Fuck you, Gwen Stefani. You rape children, little bitch. You rape children. I don't care about your motherfucking money. You trying to set a pregnant black woman up outside to be killed, and y'all threatening to rape my son. And you goddamn right I'm going to tell Africa somebody needs to come and help me get these faggot-ass black men that threatened to rape my baby with these nasty white folks and out here trying to set me up to be killed. And I'm not playing about that bus stop shit because I am pregnant and I need somewhere to fucking lay down, and they not giving us no food. And they denying us medical care, running around laughing, talking about she shot a white man. Oh, we gonna rape her little boy. That's all I'm going to say is they threatened to rape my baby. And I'm telling everybody, you nasty white woman, that you threatened to rape my baby because I shot Austin in the leg. I don't give a fuck. He came in my house attacking me. So they going to take my little boy and threaten to rape and molest him. And then trying to set me up, my own damn daddy over here trying to set me up so my little boy can get raped by these white people. And you know you were supposed to stand up for me. My own damn sisters over here trying to set me up outside. The whole damn country is over here trying to rape a child and molest a child and then kill a baby in my womb and then talk about, oh, because you black. I don't give a fuck if I'm motherfucking black. I don't give a fuck if I'm black. I don't give a fuck if I'm motherfucking black. You need to give me back my motherfucking son. And then they over here trying to set me up like some white woman can rape my child with her husband in a gang because I ain't got no house. I don't give a fuck if I ain't got no house. You ain't gonna be raping on my baby and then having me trapped in Atlanta with everybody trying to murder me, bitch. Yeah, I shot him. Yeah, I shot him. Yeah, I shot your son. So what? You gonna set me up to be murdered because you threatened to rape my little boy? They gave her this woman, my boy, to rape him. All the black people gave up my son to rape him. And then they leaving me outside. So you know what? I'm finna call some motherfuckers right now. I'm finna get in touch with people right now. This is what they doing. They leaving me outside trying to set me up to be murdered and threatening to rape my little boy. And I'm pregnant with this baby they done tortured. And they sitting over here thinking, oh, she gonna be outside for us to kill her. They threatening to gang rape my little baby. My daddy, my grandmama, my cousins, because I shot a white man. And I pray this be the video to give me some help, some real help. These people done took my baby and threatened to rape my child. And Judge Tracy Gilbert and East Conroe PD, they took my baby and threatened to rape my baby. And all America can do is set me up to be murdered outside pregnant. And I am sick of these people, so this how they got me walking around. They got somebody in the spot where I'm supposed to be laying down asleep. They got us eating a cup of damn noodles. And they think I'm going to be out here panicking like this while they trying to set me up to be murdered. No, I'm not panicking. They threaten to make my little boy suck dicks. And I need somebody to come here and help us because they raping my baby. They molesting my son. They starving me with a baby in me. Fuck these white people. Somebody get here and help us because they selling me out to be murdered outside. Now I'm finna load this damn video and hurry up and get in touch with the motherland because God told me everybody ain't worshiping these white people to hand her son over to get raped and to starve her with a little baby in her. And they out here trying to set me up to be killed. Let me load this up and hurry up and start telling people because that's what they gonna sit around hoping I just keep screaming on video. Give me my son, you nasty bitch. You threatened to rape my little boy. Now they trying to set me up to be murdered outside. I hate you, Larissa. You knew that white woman threatened to rape my baby. Shakina, I hate you for putting me out your house with this baby in me and letting the country try to set me up to be murdered. I hate all you black people for sitting back trying to set me up to be killed with this baby in me and this white woman threatened to molest my child. That's y'all get satisfaction out of hearing me cry because y'all threatened to molest my son as retaliation. But I'm going to show you retaliation. And I'm going to show you right fucking now. Because I'm about to tell people that what y'all said you was going to do to them. And that you try to set me up outside of shelters with no ID. Because you threatened to rape my little boy. And you don't want to give him back. And because y'all tortured my pregnancy. And y'all don't want to give us medical care.